There are armed revolutionary rock festivals like the Grateful Dead up there. We need to get them sons of bitches out of those hills.
Welcome home, I love you.
Welcome home. Hello, Rainbow, my old friend. I've come to talk to you again because an elder that was tripping woke me when I was sleeping.
Where you heading?
Maryville.
I'm heading there.
Thank you very much.
Hold it. I said, I'm heading there. You want in, you pay for it. $10.
But you just said you were going there anyway.
Nothing's free in this world, pal. $10.
It's gonna be a hot summer and I'm coming all the way from Indiana.
Kindness is.
What?
Kindness is free.
What world are you living in?
Waking dreams as I tire, feel nothing as it seems. Oh, I can't recall what I'm searching for. Well, I had my peace, but I wanted more. I've been long run down on this battlefield, searching for a place to kneel. I can't tell who is who anymore, and I can't settle for any score. So I am coming home, I'm coming home, I'm coming home.
In an age of disinformation and bullshit, the internet has run amok, it's gone AWOL, and here we are on the way to the gathering trying to figure it out. Is it gonna happen? Is everyone getting arrested? What are the locals talking about? Have they even been to gatherings? Oh no, the rumors are spreading like a wildfire. It's taking over the forest, it's taking over the internet. We gotta do some damage control. Oh no. They won't listen. They just keep on spreading this fire like it was truth, but it's a bunch of lies and hyperbole and just madness. Where's it gonna end? We're still coming. You can't stop us. Yes, bless. Regardless, welcome home.
I'm her honey, never gonna let her go. Well, he ain't been late in a month of Sundays. Got him once, he was sniffing my lungs. Ain't too sharp, but he gets things done. And he drinks his beer like it's oxygen. He's my baby, don't mean maybe. Never gonna let him go. In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on the
Rainbow.
It's all ours, honey, we're don't run. We're gonna spite, God knows it's right on our faces. Won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes.
Got a ticket for being here.
They kicked us out. Here's what's left of water camp. All our hoses.
Oh, welcome home, welcome home! Woo!
Up here at Ticket Alley. Hanging out.
Tickets on windows.
Ticket. I got it. Well, they're actually just notices to leave, but I talked to the sergeant and I got a real ticket. $150, baby. Help pay your salary. I don't mind.
Welcome home, Rainbow Tailgate Party 2024.
Karen didn't want us here,
But we stayed.
but we stayed.
Still here.
We're still here.
We're still here.
The locals didn't want us, but we're still here. We're gonna burn down the forest.
Came a little late this year, and by the time I got here July 1st to this seriously burnt out forest where everyone was so burnt out for there had already been a whole other gathering for weeks at a great site, but then we got kicked out. And I want to rage against the machine. I want to gather around the family with a pocket full of seashells and say, what the hell? Fucking bulls on parade, talking about a revolution that sounds like rolling thunder, a stampede of buffalo wings. I don't want to waste your time with a bunch of speculation and rumination and damnation. So, suffice it to say that it was a heartbreaking gathering for many, and half the others left, or a few stayed behind to clean up at the other site. But we're gonna make something out of nothing. We're gonna build a village from scratch in a day or two. And we're gonna build kitchens and latrines, and we're gonna make it happen against all odds. Because that's what we've been doing for over 50 years. The cops and local government, they set up roadblocks. We peacefully try to come to some sort of understanding, or we go around the roadblocks, and they've never stopped us and they never will. And I'm happy all the people of faith made it, and these are all the true believers. These are the real deal, and all the people that live in rumors stayed home. All the lovers are here. Main circle. Looks like it's gonna be dope. Welcome to this moonscape. This is where we're gonna pray for peace and love it up. Welcome home. You made it. This is gonna be an amazing sight.
So glad to be here. I'm just it's my first gathering, and I just really want to figure out, where do I get my water, where do I take a poop, and where's that circle on the 4th going to be?
I welcome you home to the Rainbow Gathering.
Second part of why I like this. One, it's very rough. It's very creative. We have to be creative, and people are being creative. And when I worked the front gate out here the first day we got here. I started the front gate in 1972 with my brothers and sisters. We did it at Granby. We did it at Granby Lake.
Welcome home.
This year, 2024, Rainbow Gathering in this beautiful state, this beautiful territory, had super duper challenges. And the challenges were because of the triangulation of bureaucratic powers, Native American powers, power-hungry, over-the-top bureaucrats, timid and mistaken Forest Service officials. And the result was a closure on a site that we had occupied. Now, maybe many of the reasons for the closure were good, and we could have worked with the Forest Service about things like that. We could have worked with the tribes about things like that. We found another site. We moved here. Wow, there's 2 gatherings, one coming down, one coming up. It's chaos. How can we do it? Oh my goodness. And the answer is, we pulled together as a family and a community, and we did it. And nobody's mad at anybody. Nobody's acrimonious toward, oh, you went over to the new site. Oh, you stayed at the old site. You know, we're individuals. We make up our own minds. We vote with our feet. Here's the gathering. Thousands and thousands of people here. Beautiful, peaceful gathering in this difficult site to work with. We're camped mostly along the roads. The water system had to be installed in a day and a half. And lo and behold, we did it.
High holy.
Yeah, don't bother coming.
Welcome home, Rainbow Gathering 2024, California!
Earth Spirit, I see all the ways that the earth is crying here, and scarred, and coming back alive, and I know we must have been called here. And then I looked over and I said, whoa, Peliana, Carolina, I was there where you were. I felt your strong vibes, and I felt the Hawaiian love, and their lava, blood of the earth, I know. And right near me, in the gathering site in California today, Carolina, Carolina, blood of the earth. Carolina, Carolina, thank you for your spirit. Bless all of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Great people. Love Rainbow.
Hello, Rainbow family. Welcome to the Granola Funk 2024 California Rainbow Gathering. Coming to you with much love and respect. Hope to see you guys next year.
When you discover you can't beat them, and they'll never let you join, then it's better off to lead them strong and lead them home.
We're here at Instant Aloha, trying out their nori rolls. Everybody knows the rules. One bite. Okay. Got some crunch. Fresh. Seaweed's a little soft, a little wet. Ginger. Oh. I'll take more. I only got one? Okay. Regardless. 8-1. Good,
Nice.
solid 8-1.
Here's another interesting point. Policy of the government towards us. At the inside of what I'll affectionately refer to as the unified command, which is something that they practiced on us. It's like an underground arm of government protocols if things have chaotic problems. And they practiced this in the areas where we were because we're a super peaceful people. We're not going to throw rocks at them. We're not going to stand in the way and block their vehicles. We're a peaceful people. If somebody gets a citation, it's a nonviolent citation. Even if they're wrong, even if they're right, even if they have been cited or if they shouldn't have been cited, it's all nonviolent. Wow. What an easy time for the cops to come out here and bully a bunch of those bedraggled hippies who, in fact, have helped create the organic food movement, helped create the homeschooling movement, for better or worse, helped create forestry practices that are sustainable, helped create environmental and water regulations, helped create all kinds of ideas for hands-on science education in school for kids, community gardening, kids garden programs, hundreds of different things like this. People come to these gatherings and they have an insight of how they can help this world. And then you know what? Sometimes they go out and do it. And it's a lifetime job to do any one thing well.
Welcome home. I'm up here on this mountain, and there are people here. Some believe it's the end of the world. Some are waiting for, apparently, a spaceship that's going to bring down 3 golden steps.
We don't want nobody telling us what to do. We don't want nobody pushing us around.
I apologize. But tell me, just what is it that you want to do?
Well, we want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. And we want to get loaded. Yeah! Second the motion. And we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do.
Well, when, baby? Let's go.
We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a party.
I like to remember how it was also. We were in California at a gathering 20 years ago, and we had a kitchen called the Warriors of the Light. It's a sign me and Panther made, and I put up there, and yeah, that's us in the hail. And we fed over 10 nationals and many regionals, and it was my life for over a decade, but now it's gone. But that was a real
gathering, and I like to get nostalgic and think about when it was epic, like most gatherings in the early 2000s. There was Chester and Panther. He brought in this piano from Santa Cruz in his bus, rode in with him, that was cool. And yeah, we held it tight. We had the rocket ovens, we had the tree climbers, we had it all. And then everyone had kids and got a little dislocated in their locations, and we don't really keep in touch much, but I'll always remember this. Look, this is one of my favorite pictures ever. Yeah, Megan, 4th of July, silence. Here's me staying up all night and going to go give out Zuzus in the silence on the floor. Yeah, we used to have so much tribe and family and connection, and now we got dislocated.
And that's only natural. But this was a beautiful gathering. There's some guy at Trade Circle. Trade Circle was happening back then, and we had a lot of fun. And look at all these punks and anarchists and rebels uniting and trading shit they don't need no more. This was the main mountain, and I climbed it on the 4th, and it was really beautiful. There was all these stacked stones up there, but there was also some toilet paper. And I came down from the mountaintops with prophecies to say, but no one would listen, so I just kept on dancing and being autistic and grumpy and hard to deal with. But this is really beautiful. Everyone throwing up clothes up in the air for 10-20 minutes, people just throwing up their clothes in the circle, and then yeah, it was nighttime and people went and put warm stuff on and then got ready to go from campfire to campfire. That was an experience, and there was drumming and prayers, ceremonies and rituals. It was sacred there, I say. And everyone was there, but they weren't there 20 years later, and that's understandable. That was my favorite sign ever. It said nothing. It was blank. Yeah, these are all my favorite people. Free weed for all the free pipes. Yeah, we had a lot of fun at that gathering, and it's hard to look back and think of how it was, and I think that's a universal theme with us eldering hippies. It's not what it was. But it is what it is, so love it up.
Everybody knows the rules. One bite, everyone knows the rules. We're at purple, green and purple. They said maybe a s'more, maybe a marshmallow, or maybe a PB&J. I don't know what it is. It's a marshmallow. Yeah, it's fucking marshmallow. It's great. It's got good undercarriage. It's soft and squishy in the middle. It's creamy. Okay, you can give me a fucking cardiac arrest. It's definitely not organic. A little greasy. To be expected. 6-8.
8 a.m. in Rainbow Land. Do you know where your hippies are? They're probably sleeping. Late nights. Shine bright.
Welcome home!
Welcome home.
Welcome home. It's great to be back.
Welcome home.
Welcome home, family!
You've been in many councils. Do you think it's an effective way to solve our problems still? Do you believe in the power of councils?
The essence of council, the way that I've seen it all over the world, is it's about witnessing spirit speak through a body of people. That's, as that person holds the focus and everybody's silent, more often than not, if you just listen to every person in the circle as it goes completely around, 9 times out of 10, if you have a question, that question will be answered by the circle, by somebody.
Welcome home. We love you.
One cup, everyone knows the rules. Good bouquet. It's hot.
And where's it from?
Not too bitter. Casual Encounters, the swingers bar. Pour over. Creamy, buttery. Little bit of diesel. It's fucking point. I gave it a 8-9.
Solid score, solid.
Solid.
We only had a few days to build everything, so a lot of things didn't get built. The Granola Funk stage was built once, but then it was just a sheet at the second site. But the most beautiful thing at the gathering that I saw that took a lot of time and effort was this beautiful spirit house. And the spirit house is where we honor those who have come before, and all of my love. And a lot of amazing people have come before us and gone too quick and have made Rainbow what it is, and we like to remember them and hold space for them at each gathering. So we built this beautiful reminder, reflection, eternal. So if you ever have a loved one that's been a Rainbow and no longer with us, you might find them there. But I think it's time for Main Circle. Check it out.
Welcome home.
Welcome here. Welcome everywhere. I guess I'll stop over at Trade Circle. It's on the way. Go see my brother, roll one up, hang out with my nieces, see what's up at the casino. Love it up.
I think it's doable. That's doable.
I carry a lot of homies. I carry a lot of dogs, bro. Somebody give me a band.
I guess.
You're staying on your 20?
Yeah.
Bust.
Dusty one, I think it wins the contest for dirtiest children of any gathering.
Yeah, I made it to Main Circle. Gonna eat some food, gonna talk to some old friends, gonna smoke some pot, gonna love it up.
Everything in your life will shine bright with a light from above. You may not know where you're going. Find a date, find a wife. Knowing you're glowing,
All right, everybody knows the rules. One bite, green or purple, fried pickles. You can smell the vinegar. It's like fish and chips, but it's a pickle. Here we go. Everyone knows the rules. One bite. Oh, crunchy. Good undercarriage. Pickles chunky, crispy. Sour. A little bit greasy. A little bit of drip. Pretty greasy. I gave it a 6-8.
Okay, 6-8.
You know the rules.
Yeah.
One.
Six up! 6 up!
higher and higher. Disco ball.
fire inside.
We don't know where the kitchen is. They just left us chip and dip and dip, right? They chipped and dipped.
Welcome home. I just stood there and watched what was going on, you know, and I was amazed because it made no friggin' sense. The way that people were, all the norms of the world were turned on their head, you know, people, non sequiturs, you know, people would be saying the weirdest things, and I dig that. I love that kind of thinking, you know. The conversations were like high, you know what I mean? People talking about physics, people talking about plants, people talking about, you know, families. It was, and it was just surreal.
We, the unwilling, led by the unknowing, are doing the impossible for the ungrateful. We have done so much for so long with so little. We are now qualified to do anything with nothing.
I love climbing trees for the 4th of July and other times, and getting a bird's eye view and seeing it all come together. I was up there for over an hour just filming and watching and enjoying the view and the breeze. I'm top of the world and back again, back in my element, and I ran away from home and I pretended to go live in Neverland, and here I am in harmony with all creation, praying and loving it up in my own way, and it's sacred and eternal. And that said, let me wax poetic about everything I hate about Rainbow, which is nothing. I love everything about it. There's always going to be things to complain about and ways to be negative, but if you're old, it's old. If you're forever young, it just keeps moving right along, footless and fancy-free, so stay on the sunny side. Some bullshit. We burned down the forest, we puddled the cops, we got the dogs pregnant. And
100 years, the rainbow is still gathering and still keeping the peace and still trying to restore the earth. Then the other tribes might go, oh, okay. And then we left in peace and left your lands that's going to be cleaned up with no trace. And because we do that at every site, because we believe the earth has called us here. And here we are, and look at this land. It needs healing. It needs our nutrients, which are our shit and our compost, which we will tuck away. And the fact that the feds are still out nibbling at the edges of our buffalo people herd, you know, because we move as a people. And individually, but we move as a people, because he figured it out. We can actually be around each other and join in unity with one another and do miraculous things, and we still retain our individual being.
The internet's relation to the rainbow family is very like the internet's relation to everybody everywhere. It's not that different. It allows people to be vastly less civil because they're not dealing with a person, they're dealing with some screen character whom, if they have disagreements with, they perceive of to be, you know, the troll's spawn. That's who's out there wrecking our country. But the fact is, it's a terrible mess, and it's a great issue for free speech. And I hope that we can come to understandings about free speech because of this.
All right, one bite. Everybody knows the rules. We're here at Casual Encounters. Some people think it's a swinger restaurant, but I think it's just casual. We got chips, deep fried homemade chips. We got salsa, pineapple. We got chili salsa. We got sriracha. We got avocado. Great crisp.
How's the undercarriage?
Great crisp on this chip. Undercarriage perfect, puffy. All right. Let's get the bean chili salsa. New Mexico style. 8.8. Okay.
I'd like to remind people to remember that we're all one, and this whole thing is a we one. It's all based on reality. Why are you over there in that dusty place? And you know what? We're here for the spiritual connection between the people. We're here for the community. We're here for demonstrating that people can live together without a boss, a king, a prince, a hierarchy, a homeowners association. That we can live as individuals together. The question is, where will humanity go? What is the future? I think the future is a great rise of individualism. I think that that's a real thing, and that this gathering represents that. You can come to events like these, free events, so it can attract every single type of person. People come to events like these, and they learn each other's songs, each other's dances, each other's drum beats, each other's recipes, each other's creation myths, each other's dances, herbal remedies. The list goes on and on and on and on. But that cross-cultural pollination teaches peace. And it teaches it better than any group of highly paid bureaucrats in some hotel in Geneva or Dubai.
All I have to say is, it's a rich life. It's good. It's a rich and a good life to follow the Rainbow Trail, you know? And I always wondered what the Rainbow Trail was. I heard people talking about it and everything like that. And this brother explained to me, it was, you know, it's where you spend more time in gatherings than outside of gatherings. You go from seed can to cleanup to the next gathering and so forth. And I did that for years.
July 6th in Rainbow Gathering Land. Most of the people had left. They got responsibilities. Some of us are still here, trying to plan our next great escape to some waterway, some river, some pond, some ocean.
Everybody left.
Gathering's over, go home.
I haven't been to a gathering. What would you tell them about it?
My usual rap is, if I were to explain what Rainbow is, I'd say it's like setting up a temporary village in the middle of nowhere with a full infrastructure where no one's in charge, and the whole thing is run by consensus, council, and initiative.
Acid to acid, dust to dust, earth to earth, quest to quest.
Oh my
So the
God.
consensus for next year for Rainbow is
the Ozarks, Oklahoma, or Alaska. So guess what? See all y'all in Wyoming. Okay, here's a song for you. When I think about life's meaning and I sweat and fret and ponder, does the answer lie right here? Is it way over yonder? Life is short, life is precious, no resource to squander. So I drink myself a beer, perchance to help my mind to wander. Think of Jesus and the Buddha and the pyramids and such, and that cowboy kind of wisdom that I've come to love so much. Put on some Grateful Dead and open up another beer. Well, I start to see in auras, and the answer comes quite clear. I'll be a hillbilly redneck, and if you don't dig my karma, well, I just don't give a heck. I carry a crystal and a pistol in my pocket just for luck. I got a Peace Through Music sticker on the back of my pickup truck. I'm gonna move out to the country, though the city's still quite near. There I'll contemplate my navel while I drink a lot of beer. Gonna plant a little garden out along my cabin home, and when the sheriff comes to visit, well, that garden will be gone. And I'll whittle just a little when the moment suits me right. Play my banjo on the front porch as a means to see the light. I'll pray to Allah for world peace and an end to global warming, and wear my best pair of bibbed overalls to church on Sunday morning. Just a hillbilly hippie and a new age redneck, and if you don't dig my karma, well, I just don't give a heck. I carry a crystal and a pistol in my pocket just for luck. I got a Peace Through Music sticker on the back of my pickup truck. Well, Nam Yo Horenge Kyo, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. The Lord is my shepherd, but my dogma's been hit by my karma. How I long to meet the goddess, Rock of Ages cleft for me. How long, strange trip it's been, let it be, let it be. Just a hillbilly hippie and a new age redneck, and if you don't dig my karma, well, I just don't give a heck. I carry a crystal and a pistol in my pocket just for luck. And I got a Free Willie Nelson sticker on the back of my pickup truck.
Woo! It was real, it was epic, and it was perfect.